Hello. In my video, I will be discussing ways to create a positive classroom environment. The classroom appearance, ways a teacher can treat students, and the way students treat each other can all have an impact on the environment of the classroom. Student motivation can also be affected by the classroom environment. But there are several things you can do to keep a positive classroom environment. So let's get started. To better contribute to a positive classroom, one thing you can do is stand at the door and greet each student as they walk in. This demonstrates to students that you care. Make sure you also give eye contact as you do this as a way of acknowledging each student. Then once all the students are in the classroom, go ahead and greet the entire class. Also, don't forget to smile. It's really amazing what a smile can do for students. They are also contagious, so as they see you smiling, they will smile as well. Next, develop and reinforce classroom rules. Students actually love structure in a classroom. Creating rules that support safe and respectful behavior and then reinforcing them will help you to maintain a positive classroom environment. When students feel safe and respected, they are able to focus better on learning. Here are some examples of some classroom rules that were in the classroom that I completed my field observations. Promote positive peer relationships. You want to create an environment in which students support and respect one another. As a teacher, you want to take notice and then reinforce positive interactions between students. You can do this in a variety of ways. Some ways are to try to plan classroom activities that will promote these positive relationships. Activities can include group discussion, games, activities. There's lots of ways to get students interacting and supporting each other. Encourage students with positive feedback whenever possible. Although constructive criticism is important for students to improve and to grow, it is also important to include a lot of positive feedback. Giving positive feedback can really encourage students to stay motivated even in areas where they might struggle. By you being an example for them and giving them lots of positive feedback, then they will start to give positive feedback to each other, what will just better contribute to your positive classroom environment. Incorporate music into the classroom environment. Although you may not be able to play music all the time, there will be some times when music can be appropriate. Music can stimulate relaxation, which helps create an overall positive mood. Also, students will love it. During downtime or when they're reading or working on a project, having a little music in the bathroom can really do a lot to help contribute to the positive classroom environment. Arrange desks into groups to stimulate discussion. By creating table groups, it will be easier for you to facilitate discussion. Incorporating lots of opportunities for students to interact and work together is a good way to build positive relationships. Here's an example of 2 different classrooms that I designed. Also, here are some examples of the classroom that I did my field evaluations. You can see that the desks are arranged in small table groups. You can also decorate your classroom with bright colors and posters. Place fun and positive images on the walls. Posters can be themed to whatever subject you're teaching. Add inspirational and positive messages to the walls where students can see them daily. It's also important to post the classroom rules and procedures in a visible area that can be a reminder to students. Here's one example from my classroom. Make sure you create a place to post students' work. Students really enjoy and appreciate having their work displayed on the walls. It's something so simple that can really have an impact on their self-esteem. Even if the work has mistakes and it's not perfect, it's still important to display it nonetheless. Here are a few images from the classroom that I did my field observations. These walls represent what a positive classroom should look like. Creating a positive classroom environment is a topic that I have really enjoyed learning more about. In my future classroom, I plan to incorporate all these techniques in whatever way I can. Building a classroom environment is very important, and I hope you have enjoyed my video presentation about creating a positive classroom environment.